let's go get our expedition rewards and stuff first. Then we'll head back to Sumeru.
Ad Astra Abyss.
Easy. Thank you. And dispatch again. Alright.
Ad Astra
Was there
Abyss.
anything else? No. Goodbye. Have a good day. Yes. Applesauce. Applesauce to you too.
Let's move out.
Legit almost got sucked into the TikTok scroll trap before I remembered that stream was happening. Scroll. Oh no. The endless scrolling. Look. After watching a YouTube video, I'll see like a YouTube short thingy on the side. I'll be like, huh, that looks mildly interesting, and I'll just keep scrolling. It happens. I don't know. Then again, a lot of the YouTube shorts are just endlessly disappointing. Hold on, let me summon these. Go kill them. Go get them, guys. Go get them, guys. What do you mean, no? I want some burb meat. Is it so much to ask for? This'll work. Go, Diona! Perfect. What? I didn't get a single chicken nugget! What do you mean I didn't get a single chicken nugget? What is this? How am I supposed to feed myself? No! Why did they run away already? Are they learning? Or did they evolve? What is this world? What have we come to? Timmy! Timmy, did you train them? Timmy. Whatever. I guess I didn't need the chicken nuggets anyway. Not a Yolon haver. That's fine. I don't need Yolon anywhere. She doesn't want me. And so I don't want her. Okay. As agreed, you and the others gather in the village's house to hold a meeting. Oh, that's what we were doing. Yes. Yeah. Where is that at? Where's the village? I don't know. Where are they? Hello? That's... No, that's Jade Chamber Rising. That I have also not done. There's... What? What? Oh, I thought we were doing the event. Never mind. I was going to, but we got 20 days on it. So, we're okay for now. Wait, where the heck? Uh-oh. Hello. Hello. Uh-oh. No, I am directionally challenged, Aru Village. I also can't read. Aru Village. Yay! Also, what the heck is going on down here? Why does my jar keep slipping further down on my stream each time? What is going on? I lock this. Why is that happening? Okay. Alright. Excuse me, why? I'm sorry. All of my settings decide to say, no, we're not gonna listen to you. Stay that way. What the heck? I'm actually super glad I checked that now. Let's go, Diona. What up, Chief? What up, homie? Sippy. Alright, guys, I am here. Wait until the next day. Okay. So I'm just gonna stand over here and clock. It is 8 something. Boop, 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 boop. That should work, right? You know, the village we ended the last quest last time. You see, that requires me actually remembering what the village's name was. Kinda funny. Kinda funny. That requires a brain cell that I do not have activated. Thank you, very little. Is she outside? Hello? Hello? Oh, you guys are down here. Candace! Candace!
Candace, we're here!
Candace! It took me a while because I don't have any memories, but hello.
Has everyone arrived?
Everyone is already waiting inside.
I was just inside! That's a lie! Lies and slander! What do you mean they were inside?
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's join them!
Please, wait a moment.
What's up? What's going on?
Before attending the meeting, I hope you can promise me one thing.
What do you need?
It depends.
Promise me that you won't commit to anything too reckless.
I can't promise you that one. Uh-oh. They went in when you went out? Duh. Oh, totally.
What
That's
do
how
you
that
think?
works, right? I'll try not to. I could promise to try not to.
Okay.
But I make no promises to actually not do so. Okay, alright. Now you're making me climb all the way to the top again? This is so cruel. I don't like Aru Village. Get me out of this place. No, it's too short. Yeah, I'm cheating. Like, I wanted to do it naturally, but let's be real. We're gonna be lost for the next 2 days if I did that. So. Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Everyone's here so early! But why isn't anybody talking?
Also, I'm almost entirely convinced they decided to climb through some windows in the roof or something. Because I was totally in here and there's no back door.
We already discussed things a bit.
Uh-huh. Without me? Nice.
Hey, where have you been? I've missed you too.
Zippy. I was standing in the corner this whole time.
Are you ready?
Sure, why
Very
not?
well.
After some discussion and debates, the group finally works out a
Are you
detailed
sure
plan
this
together.
is gonna work?
That's fast.
I gotta admit, it's bold. Color me impressed.
Great, now we're doing bold. Oop.
It's worth a try.
You hear cats fighting outside? Oh no. Oh no. Not like this. Go save the Mau. Dumpster Bunny, don't let them fight. They're just little precious babies. They don't know what they're doing. They're just little Mau. Let's try and do little Mau things. I am fixing my jar again. It's making me angry. Oopsie daisy.
The point of discussion is to arrive at a solution. Let's cut the small talk and move to the next point.
Well, sure.
You're making Paimon nervous.
What are we talking about? What are we doing? What's the plan? I think they talked it out.
You're
You
finally
think the
done.
cats figured it out? Oh. Look, they just dragging the sand. I hate them. Pick up your feet.
I have some other stuff to take care of. Catch you all later.
Oh, okay, Daya. Candace
Come
is
on,
like,
don't give me that face. I know what you're going to say. I'll be careful.
Aww.
That's what I wanted to hear. Take care.
cute.
Well, traveler, Paimon, judging from your expressions, the meeting must have been quite productive.
I guess so. Not that I'm aware.
You can tell?
I'm not that good at scheming or strategy, but I can sense people's emotions. And based on your reaction, things must have gone quite well.
Yeah, we'll make our next move on the Janargaba day?
Paimon's a little worried. Hopefully nothing will go wrong.
To be honest, I feel the same. But you're already some of the most capable people I know.
We are?
So you have my trust.
Oh, you poor thing. I'm capable? I'm one of the most capable? Oh no. Yagarbaha?
Candace gave us a compliment.
I'll take it.
Your deeds speak for
Sure.
themselves.
Yeah. One of the most capable pupil, you know?
Candace, we stayed behind to tell you that, although you won't be coming with us, we'll be
What?
sure to remember your words.
I'm very glad to hear that. I've said the same thing to everyone here today as I said to you when you arrived. Your safety is the most important thing.
Candace is so sweet.
Only when you're safe can the plan be successful. So please, take care.
That is true. I mean, if one of us gets seriously injured or, doesn't make it out alive, it's a lose-lose.
You're welcome.
She's got a point.
And thank you for taking my advice. Good luck.
I will
with
try.
everything. I'll be here in the village praying for you.
Okay, alright. Alright, okay. Goodbye, Candace. You have a good day. Alright, ciao. Bye-bye. I'll meet up when I'll hate them. Alrighty. Eh. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Talking to... Oh, really? He's talking to Ramen.
Sounds good. I'll go make some preparations.
I know his name is Ramon, but I started calling him Ramen, and it sticks now.
Okay.
I'll hate them.
Have you finished saying your goodbyes?
Was I supposed to say goodbyes?
Yeah. Also, Candace
Oopsies.
told everyone to be careful.
Yes, she did.
Everyone else is coming with us.
But I think my point also bears repeating.
Okay.
Our plan is not child's play.
Also true.
We won't be able to achieve anything if we're simply careful.
Absolutely.
We must go beyond that and fully commit ourselves to it.
Whoa! Someone's getting into it.
I hope this is clear to you.
Yes?
Huh? Shouldn't you be saying something more cheerful to boost our morale right now?
Wait, the Star Rail stream, I couldn't stay for the whole thing. Yeah, that's the boss of World 9 in Simulated Universe. Wait, is there a, nuh-uh. Is it like, Napster Bunny, what? When? When was this? Or is it something you haven't seen yet? Are you talking about the old stream? Oh, I caught up with. I can read. I swear. No, my screen's too far from me and my eyes are not good today. Look, I can't read. Okay, fine. You want the truth? I can't read.
Didn't we already do that during the
I
meeting?
can't read.
You can never have enough words of encouragement.
In that case, Candace can cuddle you to your heart's content while I continue to remind you of the seriousness of our situation.
You know what? I'll take the coddling. What else is new? Dumpster Bunny, no! Wooed! But that's why you're here, right? So you can read for me.
We all have our jobs to do, after all. It's like how some people can be put in charge of logistics while others will fight on the front lines.
Are you trying to say something about me? Ah, makes sense.
Speaking of the front lines, you don't look anything like a soldier.
Of course. Compared to the mercenaries, I'm merely a feeble scholar.
Feeble scholar. Sure. Okay.
But the advantage of not being a mercenary is that I get to stay in a safer place and offer my strategic insight. Just think about that mercenary who lost his mind. Mercenary groups are facing
True.
constant danger every single day.
Well, being a scholar is also a high-risk occupation, and you are a scholar.
Yeah, also true. Until tomorrow, where my eyes will get dilated and I won't be able to read for a few hours. Dumpster bunny, no! No, who will translate my actual native language to me? How am I supposed to read? Dumpster bunny, no!
I'm not like the rest of them. Even among members of the same species, some will exhibit far more potential than others.
Okay.
This guy. Paimon still remembers when those mercenaries in Port Ormos called you a lunatic.
What's that supposed to mean?
All intellectuals are lunatics in the eyes of fools.
Ooh,
I'll take that as a compliment.
that is true.
That reminds me.
Feeble scholar, he says with rock hard abs and bulging biceps. That's what I mean. I'm like, yeah, feeble scholar, all right.
Do you remember the record we saw in the King Deshret ruins?
Yeah.
It mentioned forbidden knowledge.
It did? The record? Was there a record? I don't remember. Yeah.
Wait. Seriously? Remember? We went into the desert not long ago to exchange hostages with the Eremites. Once we arrived, the ground collapsed due to an earthquake, and we fell into some ruins.
I remember that.
Still nothing?
No, I remember falling into the ruins. Okay, because that hurt my butt cheek. But I don't remember the forbidden. No, I remember the forbidden knowledge, but you described it differently. Listen, I remember reading on a slab of actual stone.
Come on. It was a remnant of King Deshret's bygone civilization, and we found some messages left by a priest of the king, and learned about the existence of forbidden knowledge.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's all coming back now. Thanks for reminding us.
He's so mean, Cody.
Forbidden knowledge has the power to drive people insane, but this fact has never been shared with the public. Even I, who has worked in the academia for some time, was never once informed of this.
Really? So did you just assume that everyone was going insane for no reason? That's kind of weird. No, some people, higher up sages had to have known about this. There's no way they didn't.
I think those mad scholars and mercenaries we encountered may have all fallen victim to the corrupting qualities of forbidden knowledge.
I mean, even I guessed this. And that's saying something.
But the academia has always held a different view. They've always believed that symptoms of madness are a side effect of human contact with divine knowledge as mere mortals.
Huh? That doesn't even make any sense. Why would they say that? They have always believed that the symptoms are a side effect of human contact with divine knowledge as mere mortals. Okay, no, that does make some sense. But, I wouldn't have just accepted that at face value. I'd be like, there's something else going on here?
Come to think of it, perhaps the academia has also never understood the true nature of forbidden knowledge, and thus always approached the issue from the wrong direction. The Withering, Elazar, and the Sandstorms. Don't you think what is happening right now across Sumeru is rather similar to the forbidden knowledge pollution that occurred in the desert thousands of years ago?
The forbidden knowledge is just Genshin could never. And them going insane from how true it is. Yeah, they have the forbidden knowledge that Honkai Star Rail existed. And they're like, no! No, what do you mean? Free 20 pulls on a 5-star limited banner. It can't be real. It can't be. You're right, Dumpster Bunny. Yeah, it's definitely possible another occurrence of forbidden knowledge pollution. A little bit of both, yeah.
Paimon thought that Irminsul's disease is what caused the withering in the sandstorms. At least, that's what Tainari told us.
Well, that's what all Tainari knows.
Wait a second. Could it be that?
Zippy.
Ah, you've connected the dots. The cause of Irminsul's illness may precisely be the pollution from forbidden knowledge.
Didn't they just say that in the dungeony thingy place we were in? The tomb? Didn't they say that in the tomb? That was actually the cause? What? Why are you only now putting these thoughts together, I'll hate them? If I understood that, you clearly should have understood this a lot sooner. Or are you just now bringing this to me?
But if that's the case, what should we do? This is huge!
Yeah. I think the only person who could probably deal with the forbidden knowledge at all is obviously Nahida.
Wait. Why do you think Lesser Lord Kusanali would have a solution to this situation?
She said the key to saving Irminsul is contained within the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
You mean, it's related to the scene you saw when you passed out in the Avidia Forest? That whole, the world forget me thing?
Wait. Don't tell me. Is Greater Lord Rukkhadevata now technically the forbidden knowledge? And because everybody just keeps holding on to her memory and who she is and what she was, the world is still corrupt? There's no way. Is that why she said the world forget me? No. That can't be a thing.
In that case, it's imperative that we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali. Only by working with her to save Irminsul can we completely resolve the problems Sumeru currently faces.
No, it is a thing, isn't it? Because she sacrificed herself by taking in all of the forbidden knowledge. So she is the forbidden knowledge. Huh. The people are doing it to themselves! Oh no! She even came back as Lesser Lord Kusanali for him still. And they still held on to who she was.
To make sure we're still on track, I would like to check on the state of some of our preparatory work.
Where are we going?
To an Aramite base.
Oh, okay. So, I'm gonna make a baby prediction. We're going to have to get rid of the knowledge of the Greater Lord. I'm really tempted to pull for venturing than try for Robin because the event like can still work on her. I don't know what to do. That's okay. Robin is so useful. And from what little I do know of her and have interacted, she seems like a genuinely, actually kind person. And I just kind of like her. She seems pretty cool. But we're Boot Hill enjoyers. Yeah, my heart's telling me Boot Hill. So we're gonna go for Boot Hill. Also, what's this shiny thing over here? Hi, I notice you have a shiny. I have come to collect it. Hello. Thank you. Yay! Another little spin crystal. Pod. Boop. Oh? Where? What do you mean? We are? am Boot Hill Enjoyer. Okay, fine. You want me to correct that sentence? Fine. I am a Boot Hill Enjoyer. Boop, boop, boop. Should I just flip a coin? You know what? I think Adventurine would be very appreciative of you going bet and then just flipping a coin to decide. But you know, more than likely he's gonna win, right? So I'll laugh. I will laugh and go tee hee ha ha. Boop. If that ends up being the case. What up, guys? How's it going? Oh, is it uppies? Can I break this? Oh, I can. I don't want to talk to you.
Ah, they're here.
Tails for Adventurine.
Huh? What are they doing here?
I gave them some technical work to do.
Okay.
Ah, it's the scribe. And is that the traveler I see?
Hi, hello.
How's the work going?
What up? New prisoners?
Ah, yes. We have fixed the devices according to your instructions. One of them is already ready for use, while the others are still under repair.
Oh my god. Let me guess, Tails? Was I right, Dumpster Bunny? Oh, really? So no Adventurine? There you go. Now you go for ramen? One of them is already ready. Okay. Oh, the helmets?
Aren't those devices for canned knowledge extraction? What are you doing with those?
Don't tell me we are going to use it.
Look here.
Oh!
Huh? More canned knowledge? Are you going to put more weird stuff into her head again?
Hey! I already have enough weird stuff in my head. I don't need more.
What's that look on your face? Are you scared?
Not really. I'm just kind of accepting of it now.
Paimon's a little scared, but very, very furious.
I don't know. I reached past the point of being angry.
That's an interesting response.
It is.
Anyway, we're not going to use this just yet. As I mentioned during the meeting, this knowledge capsule contains a decree I drew up in the past.
Oh.
The academia should also have their own copy. And according to the plan we just came up with, Traveler, I want you to record something into this capsule.
Okay.
Do you believe we can save Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yeah.
Good.
Absolutely.
Conviction is the most important part of all of this. Now, please get ready and put on this device.
You want us to record our conviction into the knowledge capsule?
That kind of makes sense.
Yes.
Paimon is still really worried.
Is this a backup plan?
I understand, but trust me, Paimon, this is something we have to do. It's best if you can do as I say. Because, to achieve this impossible task, it sounds like you'll need to fool your own heart first. Although it may feel like a trick, self-encouragement may be the most important tool we have.
That is also true. Because if some brain-wavy crap happens, we could just, you know, run it back from the save point.
Paimon can see the point you're trying to make.
Okay, cool.
Imagine
Let's go.
this.
All right.
We have orchestrated our plan and successfully rescued Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Awesome.
As a result, we have changed Sumeru's entire political landscape.
Let's go.
Everything went without a hitch, and everyone recognizes and praises our achievements.
That's a lot. Sure. Okay.
Now, open your eyes.
Uh-huh. Hello. Hi.
Here.
Wow, those some man titties. Oh.
What's this?
Read it out loud.
Okay. Some stirring words have been written on the note. Although you don't quite understand the purposes of recording, you still follow all
It's
Hayden's
done.
orders. Okay. Sure.
Is your head okay? Does anything hurt?
Nah, we're good.
It's just
We're
a
fine.
recording.
We're chilling.
There should be no negative effects.
But what was the point of doing don't get it.
And that's perfectly fine. In any case, these capsules aren't meant to be used by you.
Okay.
What do you mean?
The people?
Have you forgotten?
You? Us?
Our
Everyone?
plan needs
Huh?
to account for those who have long relied on the Akasha.
Ah.
You may find it hard to believe, but for those people, everything the Akasha transmits to them is nothing short of absolute truth.
Oh no, they believe everything they read on the internet.
Imagine if you've been using a
Uh-oh.
device like the Akasha since the day you were born, and this device has always supported you during times of need.
Oh no. Oh no. He's talking about iPad babies.
After all that time, what do you think you'd become?
Oh. And I got a Luca idol in too. 70 pulls for Robin, and hopefully I win my 50-50 at early pity. So I did win the coin flip, right? Is that what you're saying, Dumpster Bunny?
A fool? A machine?
A slave to orders. And that's why rules are so important.
Interesting. Sippy. That's why I said bust.
In addition, those who understand the rules can delineate boundaries and identify gray areas.
But bust usually means you don't get what you want. Bust. That's why he says in the next line, or maybe I'll take it all. So. Because that's what he says.
But why would you need to identify the gray areas?
Why wouldn't you need to identify the gray areas?
You could say that those kinds of ambiguous zones can be very interesting. One might even say they're advantageous in the right hands.
Okay.
Things you're interested in are really out there. Are all Sumeru scholars like this?
They're all weirdos in their own way. Good for them. Good for them.
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. I'm going to take those two to work on some small projects. You can head to Caravan Rebot and start preparing for the next step.
Okay. Caravan Rebot. Got you. Alright.
Small projects?
We're going to tinker with the Akasha terminal and make a few modifications.
I believe in you. Woo. Okay. Good for you. Oh, I meet up with Sino. Alright. Have fun, guys. Good luck with your tinkering. Caravan Rebot. Doop, doop, doop. Oh, right here. Perfect. Man, am I glad I did some exploring beforehand. Oh,
Let's
this
go bask in
place.
the sun a bit. If you aren't coming, I'll just go by myself. Last chance.
Oh,
I thought we agreed on a plan. How can you go back on your word?
Sino.
The plan is too radical and carries a high risk for casualties.
Uh-oh.
I've given it a lot of thought. And in the end, I still can't agree to it.
But it's still the best plan we have. As a former Matra, you of all people should be able to see the bigger picture and recognize the innate advantages of our plan.
Okay, but what are you doing that he's not agreeing with?
I did. And that's how I saw the danger behind these so-called advantages. Hitham's plan is even more radical than I imagined.
Oh.
Huh? Why are you guys arguing?
Yeah, what's this
My
about?
friend, you're just in time. Why don't you help me persuade Sino? He's turned against our plan.
But wouldn't that mean we'd have to adjust the entirety of the plan?
We agreed to work out a plan at the meeting. As mercenaries, you're familiar with the local environment, so you'll take care of the specifics. But then, you went to Al-Haytham for suggestions.
Oh. So, Ramen here changed the plan himself?
Had I known Al-Haytham would give you those kinds of suggestions, I would not have agreed to the plan.
No, that makes sense. They went behind Sino's back to change it.
Look, you already know that we're all on the same side,
Yikes.
don't you?
Yes, but no?
Mercenaries
know.
place a lot of importance on their bonds of friendship.
Oh.
but also will not hesitate to make sacrifices if they deem the situation to be sufficiently dire.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry, but as things stand, I can't accept your principles.
You have nothing to build him? Oh no, Dumpster Bunny.
Seems you really do understand the ways of the desert.
Traveler, Paimon, this is also something you should know.
Okay, what plan did they change? What'd they say?
Ramon's plan is to have me work with the Caravan Reebok guards in my capacity as a Matra.
Okay.
We will arrest the mercenaries and escort them into Sumeru City.
Okay.
Wait, how can we work with the guards?
We can't get through that wall easily, remember? Caravan Rebot would never let so many unregistered members of the Eremites enter Sumeru City.
That is true.
My plan will clear us of any possible suspicion, and also let us enter the city as a big group. There is no better way.
Then what's your plan, Sino? If this is not it, then what's yours?
That also sounds like something Alhaitham told you. Am I right?
Doesn't Alhaitham know how dangerous this plan is?
What do you mean? I honestly don't see the big problem with this plan so far. The mercenaries know what they're getting into. They came prepared for this. If they agree to it, I don't see the issue.
Of course he does. He told me, there is no perfect plan, but this can get the job done.
I mean, is there any underground working system?
He also said that with the help of Sino and the Traveler, our chance of success would increase significantly.
I suppose. Guess I'll just give him Jeppy stuff in the meantime. Yeah, he works pretty decently with it.
I never blindly trust anyone, and I've always had a good eye for people. I think he made a number of valid points. It's my own choice to trust you.
Yeah. See, it's his own choice. So, what's your other
If
suggestions,
I make the
know?
arrests alone, I can control myself and prevent you from getting hurt. But I can't guarantee that kind of discipline from the guards.
It's the guards part that's kind of weird. We don't need the guards. It could be very believable that Sino himself took them all on.
To make the whole thing more convincing, you'll need to resist to some degree. Casualties are inevitable once push comes to shove.
Yeah, we don't need the guards.
I'm okay with the deaths of enemies.
Ooh.
But now that we're allies, I'm against the meaningless loss of our own.
Aww.
I can't believe a Matra would actually care about us. I've lived a hard life, and I can say that people like you are hard to come by.
I've always treated my allies with honesty and respect. They have the right to know important things like this.
Now you're making this hard for me.
We only really need Matra.
Hey, is there
We
something
don't
we
need the
can do to
guards.
help?
If there is no other way, no, we're gonna say there's other options, right? You could see what's up.
I knew you would say that.
We can help fight some of the mercenaries, which should reduce the number of times you'll have to struggle directly with the guards. That should help at least a little bit.
We should respect the determination of Ramen and his comrades. Yeah.
Sino, on behalf of my people, I thank you for your kindness. But this is a mission we cannot turn our backs on. We strongly value the lives of our friends, but the goal we are about to achieve is even more important.
See, they agreed to this. They know what they're getting into. Sino, that's so sweet, though. Yeah, and with us trying to run more interference in between that, we'd probably
We have
help
no
out
fear of
decently.
casualties, because we crave the spoils of victory. So
Aww.
please, lend us your support. We will show you the determination of us desert dwellers.
Let's go.
Well, now that you've put it that way, I can no longer refuse. But remember, you need to follow the plan and not do anything reckless. Candace made it very clear that we can only achieve our goals if we can ensure our safety. Since you and I both recognize the significance of this operation, there should be no more animosity between the followers of the Dendro Archon and those of King Deshret. Everyone's life is equally important.
Also true. Oh, never mind. I gave him March's stuff because I built her on a whim. I was bored. Dumpster Bunny, you built March? Well, that's the biggest whim I've ever heard of.
Okay, you have a deal. Let's do this for our shared dream.
Let's go!
The guards should be stationed in the courtyard nearby. You can find them there.
All right. Oops. Courtyard. Courtyard.
Over here.
Oh, over here. Guards! Guards! Oh, you're uppies? Eh. This should work. Nice! Guards! We got a problem.
Guards!
General Mahamatra! To what do we owe the honor?
Keep your voice down. This is a secret operation. I'm going to arrest a large criminal gang near this location. According to the Academia's Guide and Regulations on Secret Operations, I have the right to ask for the cooperation of Caravan Rebot.
We also gave him her link because it increases defense and all type resistance. Okay.
Ah, of course, of course. Mahamatra Sino's order is the Academia's order. Just let us know what you need.
They seem chill.
But who exactly are you planning to arrest, and how many people are you expecting? Depending on the scale of this operation, we may need to report it to our superiors.
They're a squad of Eremites whose number is comparable to Ain el Akhmar in Port Ormos. They're involved in the theft and resale of supplies from the Academia.
As many as Ain al Akhmar? This should definitely be classified as a joint operation.
Then I suggest that you report this to your superiors as soon as possible, and treat it as a top priority desert operation. I will need personnel.
All right. So we're going in on it.
Got it. Please wait a
All
moment. I'll
right.
contact them immediately.
Cool. You look commanding when you're working,
Because
buddy.
this is work.
Yeah.
Because I trust you.
This is work, and this is this. There's a difference.
Paimon can't believe you're still in the mood to chat. This whole thing has Paimon scared stiff.
Paimon, you're gonna give away everything.
Aren't you even a little worried? What if these guards already know that you have betrayed the Academia and are no longer their General Mahamatra?
How would anybody know that? I don't even think people at the Academia know that. They just know Sino went poof, and that's
Even
it?
if that guard doesn't know, their superiors might, right?
We discussed this, remember?
The Caravan Rebot operation is of great importance. But don't worry, the guards there shouldn't know that Sino has stepped down.
How can you be so sure?
First, the other Matra still don't know why Sino has left,
Yeah.
which proves that the Academia has been covering up the matter.
That's what I was like, most people don't even know. They just said he went on a operation in a desert or something.
Second, this is a crucial moment for the Academia's God creation plan. If something were to happen to the General Mahamatra, it's bound to attract a lot of unwanted attention.
That's also true.
No matter how you look at it, they don't seem interested in sharing the news of Sino's departure.
That would be bad timing for them. I'm just a weak Mahamatra who can't handle all those big scary air mites. I need
A
help.
reasonable inference. I agree.
Which brings us to our next issue. I'm sure some of you have been wondering if the prediction function of the Akasha will affect our operation.
Oh, right, that's a thing.
The Akasha is still in operation, so I must remain on high alert. Actually, considering the power of the Akasha, it's quite strange that it hasn't already tried to interfere with my actions.
I've given that a lot of thought. For now, I don't think you'll need to worry. If you remember, when you first came to Aru Village, All your actions and routes were predicted by the Akasha. It even gave that information to those who kidnapped the village keepers.
Also true.
But things like that never happened again after we met up with the Traveler.
Oh, me.
That's true. But why?
Does my presence alone run interference?
Look at it from a different angle. Why do you think the Akasha will predict your actions?
Because my personal data has been entered into the Akasha.
That's true, but the key to this question is, how well can the Akasha make predictions about a person? Haven't you ever thought about it? Just how can it do this in the first place?
By studying you?
Because the Akasha controls the entirety of Sumeru.
The academia firmly believes that all human actions can be explained through logic.
By sorting and analyzing entered data, the Akasha can derive behavioral logic and predict the actions of those who fit an existing logic model.
Those who fit. Yeah.
However, at the risk of sounding like an advocate for fallacies, can everyone truly be considered logical at all times?
No, not me. Oh, hi, Gio. Hello,
Emotions
hello.
are part of our behavioral logic. But can you guarantee that every experience of the same joy or pain would be equally intense? How can our feelings and opinions be predictable down to the letter in every single instance?
Hi, thank you for the head pat. Thank you for the head pat, 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 pat. I forgot I added that, actually. I need to get something for it more.
Sino, in the past, you've always worked alone. In the absence of another person who could sway you or your thoughts, the Akasha could produce predictions that were similar to your real-life behavioral principles. Decisive and principled, you were used to solving problems alone. That's why the Akasha could figure you out.
Oh, because now you're not working alone.
But now, you've joined a team. And I believe the Akasha hasn't yet figured out the full composition of it. Our thoughts and logic have intermingled and weaved themselves together to become a complicated, chaotic mess.
Let's go!
Any one of us
Chaotic
could
mess.
potentially disagree with another.
Yeah, let's go.
The Akasha lacks data on these interactions, and it's impossible for it to predict your actions in the future based on your decisions in the past. After all, there's probably a limit to just how much we can be modeled or controlled by data.
Obviously.
So, in my opinion, you're probably safe for now.
Makes sense to me. I agree. The Akasha is not alive, and I don't think we can be completely controlled by something without a mind of its own.
Also, absolutely true.
Is that so?
I need to continue the Archon quest. Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. It be that way, Gio.
I guess there are things that even the Akasha cannot calculate. And people will not be forever trapped by the past.
Oh, Dumpster Bunny! I know, I still appreciate you showing up. I have an hour left because you're uptown by Twist. We also might pick up an extra day this week.
I'm so glad that this is settled.
Next time, pay attention during our meetings.
Maybe, just maybe, Paimon.
Will do.
Yeah, I'm sure we could do this. We got
Just
this.
remember to stay vigilant.
Got you. Bring it on.
Footsteps.
General Mahamatra, we were not expecting your presence here.
What up?
I'm the security officer of the Great Red Sand District. My name is Luxembarbo.
Nice name. Actually, that sounds cool.
This is my assistant, the Traveler.
Hello. Hi.
She will be working with me. The construct next to her is for her work.
Oh.
Beep. Construct. Beep.
Not the eyes. Paimon's me. Wait.
What a great honor to meet you. Your golden hair is as bright as the sun. And, is this the latest technology from the Academia?
Yeah. He records stuff. Nice to meet you.
Have you made a decision regarding the matter I mentioned to your subordinate?
It seems to be a dire situation, so of course you will have our full cooperation. To be perfectly honest, I I've always longed to go on a mission with someone as well known as yourself.
Aw, he's like, this means a lot to me, buddy.
There's no need for flattery.
Yes, sir.
And low-key, even if he feels like he's gonna get bamboozled later, he's, when it all comes out, you know, everybody is aware of what's going on or something. If that is the case, he goes, well, technically I helped out.
Take your most elite platoon and follow me to the eastern side of the district. We will carry out the operation there.
Alright.
Understood.
Map.
Hurry, bring the map.
Bring the map, he said. Guard immediately brings over a map. He circles the
In
location
2
of the
days,
operation on it.
we will engage Rahman's Eremites and capture all of them. Any questions about the time or location?
After a certain part in this quest, I need to send a meme. Okay, tic-tac meme.
None at all, sir.
Good. See you then.
Yes, sir.
Alright, see you later. Lux and
Maybe
Barbo.
hanging around the General Mahamatra isn't so bad after all. Everyone's so respectful towards us.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. You know, we didn't get immediately blamed for, you know, trying to kill people.
This is all due to the absolute authority of the Academia. And now, we're going to strike back against that massive pillar of power. Get ready. We will move out in 2 days.
Alright. Wait until the appointed time 2 days later. How fun. Okay. 1. This should do it? I don't think so. Day after tomorrow. It has to do with Paimon? Okay, okay. I don't know. Her eyes. How could she just do that? I think we need 1 more day. I'm gonna be real. We'll see.
It's time for the operation.
Oh, we're fine.
Let's go meet Sino in the desert.
Alrighty. Whee! Scampoosh. I just really wanted to do that jump there. I'm sorry. Hello. Oh, they're over this way. Ooh, shiny! Give me flower! Nice. Oh, it's a berry? Okay, sure. Jump, 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 jump. Assistant is here!
Over there! Our helpers have arrived already! Let's hurry over!
Well, they're very punctual.
Wait a moment.
Oh? What up?
Oh, it's you.
Paimon!
You're my assistant, remember?
Uh-huh. I have to follow after
Being
sign up.
my assistant, you must stay with me.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's head over there.
It's General Mahamatra and his assistants.
We meet again.
Yep, hello.
You're here early.
It's to show how important we think the operation is. Since this is a big case for the Academia, we are prepared to give it our best.
I'm glad to hear your sense of resolve. Remember, we must capture them alive.
And without extra too much force.
They are our only leads for the case.
Mm.
If they die, we will be unable to continue the investigation.
Understood.
Everyone! The Eremites are approaching from the west!
Make preparations and be ready for combat.
Let's go.
Halt!
Oh? What a warm welcome. What do you want? Judging from those shiny weapons in your hands, it seems like you're not interested in a deal.
Rahman, the Academia has caught wind of your smuggling and illicit sales.
Nuh-uh.
If you value your life, I advise you to surrender.
Who are you supposed to be? A Matra from the Academia? I can't believe you came all this way just to catch us.
I'm not here to talk.
Oh.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. How are we doing it?
Nobody's given me this much time of day since I became a mercenary. Brothers! For that slight, Let's wash our blades with their blood. Let's show them we Eremites are not to be messed with.
I think that was a lie.
Yeah.
Oh no. Let's just use Veto. I was actually not prepared for this fight. This team was not meant for hurting people. I am so sorry. I'm sorry.
Shake it, Aster!
This team wasn't made for anything important. I just put them together. I'm sorry. Oh, I messed that one up. Crappers. This is fine. This is fine. Come here. Come here, Ramen. Just accept it.
I'm a rock.
I don't know how. This team is useless. Please. Please put me out of my misery. How are the others fighting right now? Is everyone over here with me?
Go.
Yeah, they are. Oh, I messed up.
Many happy returns.
I should have brought my other team. I'm so sorry.
Pew pew.
Pew pew. All right. No, not more of them. Ow. Ow. This is horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. Whatever. Whatever. Yeah, get overloaded or something. I don't know. I can't change my team. Oh, please, can I? Oh, no, I can't.
Handle your drink.
Oh, you're timed. I'm timed? Oh, you know, if we fail this just because of my poor planning, that might not be a bad thing. May not be.
Up to it, Manzai.
Just give me this one dude, you know?
Higher, higher, pants on fire.
Okay, we're still on fire. Good towel. And now this. Technically, we need more Beto here, I think. Oh, yeah, big lead. I'm sure we'll get it right. Look at the guards over there just beating that butt. The guards are doing more work than me. No, this team is like sub-level 60 and all the characters are level 90 I'm fighting. So this is really not going well.
Look at you, Boozy.
Alley-oop. Many happy returns.
There's no way there's more of them.
Congratulations.
Alright, this, then hotel.
Time to go. Go.
Beto turn.
Shake his ass.
We'll just do this. This will get us somewhere, right? Right?
Up to it, Manzai.
Come on, Gaming! Carry us to victory or something, I don't know. Alright. Ayuna, go!
Can't handle your drink.
I need a little bit of hotel. Here we go. Alright.
Higher, higher, pants on fire. Power that ended Haishan.
Alley-oop.
There we go, that's nice. Please, just let me finish this. Please. If not, let me go to my other team. Because this is horrendous.
Think you can bully me?
This is horrible. This is actually horrible. Oh, we did it. We did it, guys. Somehow, Please let me go back. Let's not make this mistake again, huh? Huh? Yeah. We've learned our lesson.
It's over.
It is over. Yay! Woohoo! Nice, nice, nice.
We have subdued them. The operation is now over. All Aramite mercenaries and related personnel in the area have been arrested.
All right.
Ah, you pitiful Dendro Archon dogs! You'll regret this!
I'm
He
afraid
really
you'll
said
regret
it.
it first.
King Jeshred will curse you, and you will all!
We will all learn.
Silence.
Oh,
Did he smack him?
Restrain them and take them back to Caravan Rebot. Count their numbers and send them to the Academia as instructed by the General Mahamatra.
Yes, sir.
Oh. The guards escort a furious-looking Ramen and the others away.
Mahamatra Simon.
Bye,
I
Ramen!
will now take my leave. If you need further assistance, please come to Caravan Rebot and ask for me.
Good job, Lex and Barbo.
Understood. You are dismissed.
It's Gojo over.
Where'd they go?
Let's talk elsewhere.
You find a safe place for your potential eavesdroppers. Mm-hmm.
This part of the plan went really well.
Yes. Things went perfectly.
Pretty decently.
That's fantastic.
For now.
And that punch you gave Ramon there sure looked convincing enough.
I don't know, he might have been slightly angry.
Once we're done here, I'll return to Caravan Rebot and oversee the group's transport. I promise. I'll get everyone into Sumeru City safely.
I believe in you, Sino. You got this.
Yeah, you're the reason why everything went so well.
Yeah, really, it was the guards that carried me in that fight, because I was not.
It's not the time to celebrate yet.
Uh-huh.
I believe Dia should already be waiting for you.
Alrighty.
Go join up with her. She will need you to introduce her to Tainari.
Yay, we get to see Tainari.
Speaking of which, is it really okay for us not to share the full plan with Tainari?
Uh-oh.
What if he'll feel miffed about it and refuse to work with us?
Will he know if we don't share the full plan with him? He
I
wouldn't
have a
even realize?
very close relationship with Tainari.
Oh?
Given how well we know each other, I believe my message alone should be enough to bring him to our side. He knows I won't make jokes about things like this.
Okay.
If we need help, Tainari is the best option. Get ready for the next phase of the plan. Don't keep them waiting.
Got it. On it. Got it, I got it. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. As by a god's side. Interesting. Boop. Dang!
Dia, we're here!
Hi! Hello?
It's about time. Didn't you say our part of the plan is the most important of all? And here you come rolling in late.
Oh, I'm sorry. Whoopies.
In the time it took you to get here, I already did 5 laps around the place, down
What, you
7
did?
drinks, and
Oh.
even did some clothes shopping.
Nice! Can we go clothes shopping again?
Sorry, we didn't mean to keep you waiting.
What'd you buy?
I just wanted to fix your attitude and rub it in a little. After all, you took your sweet time getting here, and we've got important stuff to take care of.
But I even used the teleporter! I guess it was difficult.
I just like seeing that
Things
serious look on your face. All right, I'll stop. All joking aside, I'm
Cute.
glad you're here. Let's get moving and take care of this as soon as possible.
But where should we start?
Our responsibility is to get a status update on the Fatui Harbinger known as the Doctor. We need to make sure he won't get in our way when we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Oh no, not Dottore. Oh no.
Dealing with an institution that controls all
Oh,
of Sumeru
dear.
is already hard enough. If the Doctor were to crash the party, it would be next to impossible for us to achieve our goals.
Oh dear, oh no. Woe is me. Oh dear.
Yeah, we sure don't want him showing up.
Oh no, we don't.
He really gives Paimon the
Wink wonk.
creeps.
Not at all.
Right? Hearing his name just reminds me of those stuffy old geezers in the academia. I'd rather not have to deal with someone like that.
I would hate for him to show up. Oh, horrendous even. Oh dear.
According to the plan, we should first go to Pardis DI, and ask for Forest Watcher Tainari.
Tainari.
If all Hatham and Sino's sources are solid, then we can be sure that Tainari still has the Academia's trust.
I mean,
So,
true.
we'll find Tainari and convince him to get us the latest intel on the Doctor. Then, depending on what we learn, we'll make any necessary adjustments to our plan. The sages have placed
Sounds
spies
solid.
everywhere on the other side of the wall. I'll follow you as a bodyguard.
Cool. I didn't expect you to become my bodyguard, though.
You
That's
should be
kinda cool,
honored.
though.
I don't offer my services to just anyone you know.
But Paimon thought mercenaries would do anything for Mora.
Paimon? You can't just say
That's
these
certainly
things.
true. But when multiple employers are vying for your services, you should always go with the best offer.
Also true.
Let's see. If I were to charge you a bill, I guess I can apply a discount.
How much more do you want? Paimon's not sure we can afford it.
Aren't I like a billionaire?
How much do I want? Hey, how about paying me with a smile? What do you say?
Uh-huh.
I haven't seen you smiling much recently. If you ask me, someone like you must look lovely when they smile.
Oh.
Come on, give me a smile so that I can be less worried.
Aw, cute. Thank you.
Looking good. I hope this pretty smile will become our lucky charm. There are many kinds of smiles, but only a truly joyous one can bring blessings to others. Let's consider this smile a down payment for our future victory.
That's so sweet.
Let's go. It's time to pay a visit to Party's DI.
All right. Partis DI it is. Onwards! Tainari! I miss you, Tainari! I've been through it. There's been so many places. Move over. I've been stuck in the desert. Sand got in my shoes. Bring me back. Bring me back to the jungle. Actually, we should be using her. It's nighttime.
He's over there. Let's go say hi.
Tainari! Hello!
Tainari!
Oh, I like how it went to daytime for the cutscene.
Traveler, Paimon. And you are?
Our newest, bestest friend!
Hey there.
This is our friend Dia. She's an Aramite mercenary.
And she's awesome.
A mercenary? You must have some big news for me.
Things have happened. Oh, things have happened. We want to ask you about something.
It's something really important. Please help us out.
All right. Then follow me. This place is better. We won't be disturbed by any passerby.
That is true, and Tainari can immediately hear if there's someone around.
Okay.
Let's go.
What is this important thing you want to ask me?
Have you ever met the Doctor?
The doctor.
He's that strange-looking Fatui Harbinger
Strange
with a
looking?
mask. Paimon thinks he has blue hair.
Strange looking? Man, strange must be my type then. I don't
Yes,
know.
I know him. Actually, he left Paradis DI just a little while ago.
Good timing.
He left already?
Yeah, he came looking for me.
Can I ask what it was about? Sorry to ask you like this after having just met, but your answer is very important to us. For now, all we can share with you is that your friend Sino is working with us.
Sino, you say?
He's like, that's interesting. Things are going down, Tainari.
I see. So that's why he hasn't been at the academia. Okay. I'll answer your questions and will assist you any way I can. You don't have to tell me everything that's happened.
Sino's name really does work wonders. You're not even a little worried that we might have made it all up?
Despite having just met you, I can sense that you're the serious type. Between you, the Traveler, and Sino, none of you strike me as the type that would conspire to deceive me.
Aww.
You don't need to tell me anything you don't want to. I'll also get straight to the point. The Harbinger you mentioned came to me because he wanted to take the scholar Hypatia away with him.
Really?
Hypatia? Why would he want her?
And what do you mean by take away? Is he planning to leave Sumeru?
No.
Yes.
Oh.
He told me his return
Really
to Snezhnaya
imminent.
is imminent.
So that means they're closer to being done than we had thought. Oh! 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 Well then.
So you mean you're leaving this place soon?
Indeed. Otherwise, we could have perhaps talked a little more. I was just about to set out when I remembered something important. To that end, I made a final trip to Pardis Di. Let me ask, have you been taking care of a scholar by the name of Hypatia?
Your sources are accurate. No doubt because you've recruited many informants. But you're right. Hypatia has indeed been receiving treatment from me.
Forgive me for asking, but how's the treatment coming along?
I'm sorry.
Given the way you're asking, I assume
Not
you
sorry.
have something to say.
Since you asked, I'll be frank. I would like to take Hypatia to Snezhnaya.
So he's going to just take her from Sumeru. That's real interesting.
It's incredibly difficult to transfer a patient. As a scholar yourself, shouldn't you at least be aware of this?
Oh? I can't believe your utter lack of faith in me, to the point of even questioning my general level of knowledge. How unbefitting.
Look, I know he's done some things and stuff and things. However, why is it gotta be, so...
Well, you're the only one who's
Why
ever
is he
made
so
such
pretty?
a request.
I have my ways of keeping her safe during the journey. In addition, I can also promise that under my care, Hypatia will receive the most advanced and effective treatment. I will personally supervise her treatment and see to her recovery. Would that be agreeable to you?
The problem is, what does he call recovery? What does he call recovery?
Hypatia was born in Sumeru and remains a scholar of the academia. Her situation has not become dire enough to necessitate her transfer to another nation.
He's like, this is kind of really sudden too, buddy.
Transporting her to Snezhnaya is risky, and the potential benefits are unknown. As the person currently responsible for her treatment, I cannot possibly sign off on this transfer.
And it's a very logical denying of Dottore. It's very logical. What's he gonna
Your
say?
suggestion is rude and reckless. I'll pass.
Rude and reckless. Hit him with that. Well?
I don't know much about the doctor, but after talking with him, I realized that just like many other scholars, he possesses an aura of arrogance that I've come to detest. It's not so much that he's looking down on others, but more that he's confident in himself and his abilities to a point of near insanity.
But have you heard what he's accomplished? I've only heard a little, but you know?
I would never refer a patient to someone like him.
Do you think he'll give up on her? Probably not. Probably not.
I
He'll be
prepared
back.
myself for a protracted battle of wits, and was really surprised to see him just give up on the topic. Still, his reaction really concerned me.
If he can't convince you, he's going to go straight for her, either to convince her or just take her. Hi. Hello. You can't tell me he's not pretty. Oh, he laughed. Ooh, he laughed about it.
I see, I see. Of course, your opinion makes perfect sense. You're still young, but already quite stubborn. I must say, you are not like what I had expected. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't just let you off the hook like this. But unfortunately, I'm in a hurry today, what with Her Most Noble Majesty the Tsaritsa calling for our return.
Oh. She's asking them back? that sudden.
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave. It's just as the Academia said. You're a responsible and gifted scholar. Sadly, even with all of that, you're still lacking a bit of shrewdness. And that's also why people like you can never realize that sooner or later, everyone must pay the price for what they've learned.
Interesting. Okay, and now we suspect he's gonna take her, right?
I can't help but feel like he's hinting at something unpleasant.
Yeah, he even hinted at it. Which is crazy. He kind of gave him, like, fair. It was kind of rude. It was kind of sudden, yada yada. You do have a logical point for that I should not be able to take her. However, let me tell you something. It's not gonna end there. It's not gonna end there.
He asked a question, yet didn't care for my answer. Perhaps
Exactly.
I'm nothing but a talking rock in his eyes.
Talking rock. Oh, man. I'm actually kind of surprised he bothered to ask Tainari, right? That's in a really weird way, I think, him respecting Tainari to some extent. That he actually bothered to ask.
He never came off as malicious, but an utter lack of compassion permeated throughout our conversation. From his tone, I can sense that he's always looked down on others.
I don't know, yeah. He doesn't respect you enough to actually listen to you, for sure. But, you know, I'm kind of surprised he asked. I can't get my mind around that. He's a much more interesting character than not that I thought, but that I expected them to go into already. I can't believe he's leaving Sumeru.
I can barely believe it myself. But if that's true, the situation will be in our favor.
It's really... Huh.
I don't think I missed any details. Frankly speaking, I don't want you to do anything too risky. Now that you know a little more, it should be easier for you to stay safe.
See, like, La Senora seemed more like a chess piece, right? That she was just moving and going places and doing it multiple times and didn't seem to have following her own vendetta in a weird way. Child was also kind of like that, but he kind of just went out of his own way to talk to other people and interact more. Though, to be fair, we didn't see La Senora in a different environment, right? Like out in the open. Dottore, however, has his own vendetta and goes about it differently. And he's like, okay, so this in here in Sumeru is my idea, but the Tsaritsa is asking me back, so I gotta go. Very interesting. And thank you for sharing with us, Tainari.
Sorry we can't tell you everything. We appreciate that you helped us anyway. I won't forget your kindness.
It's okay. I have an obligation to do so.
Oh, do you?
To be perfectly honest, all of this may have started because of me.
Why do you say that? Oh?
Recently, my master wrote several letters to me, asking me to return to the Academia and assist him with his research.
Hasn't he already asked you several times before?
Yes, but there's something off about this most recent batch of letters. The handwriting and the tone are both familiar, but some details have been omitted. My master will occasionally leave a few dots on the back of the letter. 1 dot means that he wrote the letter on a sunny day,
Really?
and 3 dots stand for a rainy day.
Is he using 2
This
dots?
has been a habit of his for many years.
Or 9?
But I didn't find any
9.
dots in his recent letters. I believe something may have happened to him.
Is he being held hostage? That's interesting.
I get it. Since you are always at Gandharvaville, you would like me, someone already working at the Academia, to investigate this matter, right?
I'd like to ask you to do that for me, If you can keep yourself safe,
Aww.
please withdraw immediately at the first hint of danger.
I can do that, but I have a feeling it won't be that simple. The Academia has been working on a big project. I'm not quite sure what it is, but your master might be involved with it.
A big project.
If the higher-ups really are hiding something, then it will be difficult to remove myself from the situation once the investigation starts. If the situation becomes critical, I'll leave the Academia.
Ooh.
If you don't see me there for an extended period, that's your cue.
Okay.
All right, we've got a plan. I'll stay at Gandharvaville to support you.
If that scenario comes to pass, you must be extra vigilant. And be wary of any messages or direct requests from the Academia.
I must say, I didn't expect a warning like this from the General Mahamatra.
Being loyal to the Academia doesn't mean blindly doing whatever the sages say. I know what I'm doing.
Heck yes, I know.
On that note, aren't you also being quite distrustful of your alma mater?
The Academia,
Understandably.
yes. But my master is a man of integrity. Even when I was a student, I was worried that he'd get in trouble for sticking to his beliefs.
Oh.
I suppose he's lucky to have lasted so long, but in the end, it's still caught up to him.
I see. So you noticed something was up with the Academia from the very beginning.
Yeah. So it seems.
This may well be how Sino became involved in all of this. In which case, I must keep my promise and help you however I can.
However, I do believe Sino was going to try to investigate stuff like that anyway eventually, just because he was going, what's this big project about? I don't know. I feel like he'd be sniffing around the area still, even if Tainari didn't ask him.
Also,
just maybe
if
later.
you run into Sino again, please help me pass on a message to him. Trust your own senses and experiences. I think this may be something he needs to hear right now.
Okay, we'll find a chance to tell him.
Thanks.
Right. Now let's go hunt down this Harbinger.
All right.
Oh, by the way, which way did the doctor go when he left Pardis DI?
That way.
Gotcha. Thanks so much. We'll be on our way.
Bye-bye! Thank you, Tainari!
According to Tainari, the doctor is leaving Sumeru soon. I want to check if the doctor was actually telling the truth.
I'm going to guarantee that he's going to wrap back around and come get her.
He also
There's no
said
way.
that he'll take care of everything before he leaves. What did he mean by that? We need to be extra careful when dealing with a person like him. Just to be safe, let's chase him and see what we find.
But we have no idea where he went. How can we start chasing him?
By staying here.
We'll do it the mercenary way. I'll find leads as we go. All you have to do is just follow me. That Harbinger may have tried to cover his trail, but he still left some traces. Or perhaps he never even thought about concealing his whereabouts. Maybe that's just how arrogant he really is. Yep, we're headed in the right direction.
Okay. Take your word for
the
it.
traces are still fresh, but there's
Or
no
will always
sign of his
be.
entourage. Clearly, they're in a hurry. It's just as I thought.
What is it? What are we looking at, Dania? I don't see anything.
We can stop here. I think I know where the doctor went. To the south of here is Port Ormos, which seems to be where they're headed.
Okay.
Port Ormos? They're going to leave by boat?
That's right. Let's go to the port and have a look for ourselves.
All right, to the point. How far is that? Oh, that's pretty far. Yeah, we're teleporting. We're teleporting. There's no way we're walking there on our 2 little feet. Heck no. Oh, this way, this way, this way. You know what? We're jumping off. homies. Oh, I'm scared. What up? Okay, it's. Oh, there they are. I see some Fatui.
Look! Fatui soldiers! Thanks to Dia's tracking skills, seems we found the right place.
Shh! Don't draw their attention.
Yeah, be
The
quiet.
port is crawling with Fatui soldiers.
Oh, they're everywhere. Okay.
Let's keep going and see what we can find.
We're gonna do the sneaky
Now
snake.
this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now. Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him? It's always like that when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
Huh? But, sir, that can't be right.
No, I remember it like it was yesterday. Both his expressions and tones are now very different.
Really?
Also, for some reason, he seems like he's all smiles now.
Uh-oh.
You must be mistaken. Nobody's supposed to look happy when they're on a business trip.
They totally don't even see me up here. Noobs. I am Sneaky Snake. Don't ever suspect me.
The doctor is on that boat.
Oh, so he is.
So he told the truth after all. He is actually leaving Sumeru. Let's get closer and find a place to hide so we can observe him.
Closer? Okay, I got this. We got this. Come on, come on. Yes! Whew. I gotta get some stamina back. Alright. Is this close enough? Darn. Ah. Okay, I know you're seeing me. I know, okay. I'm trying. Where do you want me to go? I'm doing the sneaky sneaks. You're telling me I'm supposed to get past this guy to get over there right in front of him? There's no way. Aren't we close enough? Fine. I'll try over here. What? No! No!
Fatui soldiers!
No!
Thanks to Dia's tracking skills,
Shh! Don't the
We were
port
doing
is
so
craw-
good!
keep going and
Darn it!
Now this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still
Look
only
at the
seen him once or
map.
twice.
I used
How's
to
that
hold a
gonna help
position in
me?
our homeland, and back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now.
look! Fatui thanks to Dia's tracking skills.
Shh! The port is
I'm getting reckless now.
Now this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now. Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him? It's always like that when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to
Got this.
Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
Huh? But, sir, that can't be right.
No, I remember it like it was yesterday. Both his expressions and tones are now very different. Also, for some reason, he seems like he's all smiles now.
You must be mistaken. Nobody's supposed to look happy
They
when they're
didn't
on
see
a
me up
business
here
trip.
at all. Look. Like, they're blind. Right? It's like, did you not see that? Woof.
The doctor is on that boat. So he told the truth after all. He is actually leaving Sumeru. Let's get closer and find a place to hide so we can observe him.
The other boat? Maybe? It says higher. So, okay. Up here? Really? I disagree. That's so weird. We're supposed to see him
This
from
place
here?
will do. We
Okay,
can hide
sure.
here while we keep an eye on the boat.
I guess that works. So the doctor didn't lie about leaving Sumeru, but could it really be that simple? Yeah, he's definitely planning something. Of course he is.
Uh-oh.
Oh? What's the matter?
He saw us.
Are you sure about that?
Huh? Is he waving at us?
Oh?
It's time to say goodbye.
Wait, is he the only person on the boat?
You mean there's nobody with him?
And where are all the soldiers we saw on the port just now?
Uh-oh.
They were all here just a few minutes ago, but now they vanished.
So this was a trap.
There's no one here? But did we walk into something?
Wait, don't tell me that.
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. They might be after Hypatia. Let's get back to Party's DI.
Huh?
Of course they are. Did no one else suspect this but me? Yeah, she once connected her consciousness
I'm
to
afraid that
the
she's
Valadier.
seen something that she wasn't supposed to see. If I were the Fatui, I would also try to take her away. And if I couldn't...
Oh no! Are you saying they're going to kill her?
Are you saying you didn't suspect this?
Let's go!
I was gonna say, we should just stay right here. He's gonna come back anyway. Guys, come on. Come on, team. Get it together.
Pardis DI is not a place you Fatui can just show up and do as you please.
I believe we've already made ourselves quite clear.
That's the
Our
sergeant?
superior gave us permission to search for and collect medicinal herbs in Pardis DI for research purposes.
Okay, but your superior is not our superior.
But you've been in Sumeru for some time already. I find it coincidental that you chose to only come here today.
Even the Grand Sage himself may not have the right to question our research.
Huh?
Much less an ordinary scholar like yourself.
Excuse me? But they do? Because this is not your land?
I've done my duty to inform you. Don't make things difficult for yourself.
It would seem that my words have fallen on deaf ears.
Mm-hmm.
You can keep trying to deny it, but coming to Pardis DI now, I'm pretty sure you're not just looking for herbs.
With all due respect, your baseless speculations will only lead to unnecessary trouble.
Well, you only have your Harbinger to blame. He knows nothing about keeping a low profile. I may be staying at Pardis DI as a scholar, but that doesn't mean I'm no longer a forest watcher. It is still my duty to protect the peace and safety of the scholars who have contributed so much to Sumeru.
Let's go, Tigari!
Then it seems our conversation has hit an impasse.
Thus it has. Tell me, how would you like your remains sent back to your loved ones?
No one will lay a hand on you, Hypatia. Not on my watch.
Not on my watch. Did we get to fight?
Are you alright?
I'm
Easy.
fine.
These Fatui have really crossed the line. Time to teach them a lesson.
Rest and rebuild. Yeah.
Man,
swirl.
these poor fools.
There's no use resisting! Give us Hypatia!
Keep dreaming.
Yeah, Kainari, beat him up. Strike a pop. My apologies.
Where do you think you're running to? Where are you running?
Shiver. Torrent, bring refuge.
Okay, Okay, that's another dead croissant.
Whirling snow, Kamisato art, Sometsu.
The doctor's orders are absolute.
Yeah? You've been someone's lapdog for so long that you don't know anything else now.
So
Ow, why are you getting injured? What are you doing?
Embrace the ice.
I can't even see. There's so much on my screen. There's so much
We're
on
not
my
getting
screen.
anywhere. Traveler, Paimon, please go to Hypatia.
What do you
We
mean?
need to make sure they don't try to sneak around and attack from behind.
That's also true. Okay, but we were getting somewhere. We were catching bodies.
Got it.
We were catching plenty bodies.
Hypatia's still here.
Oh, she's taking
Doesn't
a
look like anyone's broken in.
Yet. Is it unharmed? But why is she so still? Is it really her? Or did they just... Okay.
Well, how is she?
She's asleep.
Oh, that's good.
Uh-oh.
So, you think this is over?
Hey, could you quit creeping up on me and whispering in my ear? What the heck? Creeper? What are you doing? The balladeer.
What? The balladeer is here?
Not quite.
I've missed that look of abject horror. You've given me that look every time we meet.
Have I? Wait, why would I be scared of you?
But,
Wait,
where is he?
where's my pepper spray? That's a better question. Paimon can't see him. So is he just a spirit, a ghost? No, he's connected in our minds. Is it because I made physical contact with Hypatia? He's in her
I
consciousness.
can hear all of your thoughts, you know.
Okay, then answer my question, Stinky.
Don't you remember? I already saw you the first time you came to Party's DI and made contact with Hypatia.
Okay, did you make her go eat
I didn't
me?
need to do anything. It is her honor to be able to connect her consciousness with me.
Who are you talking to? It can't be the balladeer, right? That's impossible.
I know you must be curious. I might as well tell you that I decided to enter Hypatia's consciousness the moment I sensed your touch.
Oh, he wants to talk to us.
I wanted to observe you on a fool's errand.
Hey, Traveler! What are you doing?
Shh, be quiet, Paimon.
My deification is nearly complete. All that's left now are just some final details.
Deification, more like defecation.
Do you understand?
Phew.
Even if you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to
hi.
defeat a bona fide god like me.
Zippy, my, that's some ego.
Is it wise to force that childlike god into a divine battle against me?
The academia acted even faster than we thought? Not really.
Scholars consider the god of wisdom to be the sum total of their faith. It's how they can justify reverence for a god as they construct it. But this also shows that humanity's worship of gods is a combination of blasphemy and exaltation. It's truly laughable.
If you can hear my thoughts, I want to ask you a question.
Yes.
Okay?
What is it?
You're acting more friendly than usual, or am I mistaken?
Yeah, I'm in a good mood, which is why I'm talking to you like this.
But are you really okay with
What
all
do you
this?
mean?
The academia plans to infuse your consciousness with divine knowledge capsules. Extremely risky. Even if the academia's theories are correct and you manage to gain the wisdom of a god, you would probably no longer remain yourself. You'll become the new Greater Lord Rook Devata for the academia. Even if it means losing yourself, would you still want to become a god?
Those words almost make you sound like a friend who actually cares. But you're wrong. I'm different from all of you. I was born to become a god. My entire life up until
he's
this
in the
point
air
has
now.
just been a meaningless routine. Just think about a sheet of paper. By itself, It holds no meaning. The content recorded on it is what gives it value. All I had recorded down before were some painful memories and boring human feelings. Such senseless drivel should have been erased a long time ago. Indeed, to me, the sight of you fools in your futile struggles is far more amusing. Tell me,
get out of my face!
Just what has this world done for you to protect it with such zest and conviction?
You know what? You do have a mild point, though. But these people are kind of cute.
I'm connected to your consciousness, so I can hear what you're thinking and sense the depth of your determination. This is a good conversation we're having.
Oh,
so
is it?
Here's a word of advice.
Okay.
Let go of your misguided guardian complex.
Ooh.
You know nothing about the truth.
I love this sentence. I have been on the main character, been Force Supply, case since the beginning. They have such a guardian complex. They want to save everything and everyone, and immediately anybody who's trying to go against whatever they think seems right is the enemy, right? But we don't know this world. We're not from this world. We don't understand their gods. We don't understand why some of the gods killed the other gods, etc., etc. We don't know what's going on. So, on what right do we have to be on our moral high ground and try to police everything in this world? That's very interesting. It's like, Baladier's saying, who are you to say what's right or wrong? Like,
it'll be for your own good,
realistically,
as well as everyone else's. Humans are a species that can only find bliss in ignorance.
Are they? If that's truly what you believe, why did you keep your connection with Hypatia? Surely, with the power you've come to possess, you can cut her off with just a thought.
Ah, you've seen my affection for her.
Affection?
If you were in my position, I think you'd feel the same way.
Really?
She peered into my consciousness and saw my past. Someone like that is qualified to become my first follower.
I figured that was going to be the case.
All gods need followers. So Hypatia has been chosen. Her appearance heralds my imminent arrival at the throne of divinity, while her worship shall become my glory.
I mean, that's kind of crazy that she was able to connect with his consciousness. That means he's already on his way to a sense of divinity? Or just power itself? Because he is connected to the Akasha?
You're doubting me again? No matter. Soon, you'll know what kind of authority you're challenging.
If you truly cherish your follower, you should protect her from harm.
Who wants to hurt my devout follower?
Do you not know? It seems that the doctor does not wish for her to stay in Sumeru and continue receiving treatment here. Isn't that suspicious?
The doctor wants to hurt my first follower?
Doesn't that make you mad?
How very amusing. Has anyone ever told you that you're not good at sowing discord?
I'm sure the doctor already talked to him.
The doctor has never known his place.
Oh!
Even now, the puny human thinks himself capable of interfering in the business of the new god.
But who created you? Who helped set you up to be a new god?
You're still too naive if you think a few words will be enough to convince me to destroy the doctor. But I'm willing to give you a gift, just like my expression of affection towards Hypatia. It is an honor for you to be able to stand here and speak with me. As my listener, you will be rewarded.
Oh, okay, sure. That look on your face, what are you planning?
Both
look at
good
his little
things
baby
and
smirk.
bad things can be called gifts. After all, gods have never needed to be reasonable.
Oh, that's personal. Ooh, that's personal. You know it is. Gods are never reasonable.
Paimon's thunder!
The Balladeer.
That person Paimon couldn't see was the Balladeer? Oh, he sure chatted with you for a while.
I didn't expect that. He's even more deranged, but more mild.
Where is the storm headed?
Oh, is he really using the
That
Gnosis?
means anyone outside is in danger! Let's go. Tainari and Dia still must be fighting.
Interesting that he chose to use a storm. There's so many flowers in here. Yoinky. Okay, is she still here? Okay, right now she's still here. He's using the storm as a distraction and our need to make sure everyone's okay. He knows we're going to leave. He knows where we're going. It's so cool as it rains.
Oh, have the Fatui retreated?
Is he currently electrified?
Hey, what happened to you?
He's hurt.
Yeah?
I'm fine. Ow!
Ow,
Don't
he
move.
said.
I've seen eremites get struck by lightning before. You need to rest.
Yeah, I also got struck by lightning before in the middle of a cutscene. It was crazy. You know, I died, and the NPC kept talking. That was a thing. That was a thing.
Struck by lightning?
We were fighting, and just as
Oh,
things
bright
started
lights.
looking grim, the weather suddenly became extremely strange. Lightning started attacking everyone, almost as if it were alive. Luckily, there were only two of us, and both of us were nimble enough to dodge most of the strikes. There were a lot of Fatui, though, and they were being torn to shreds by the bolts of lightning.
Well?
With that, all the Fatui soldiers were forced to retreat.
Yeah, your wound.
It's all right.
Okay.
My wound aside, you look like you've seen something unpleasant. Is Hypatia all right?
She's okay for now, but there's some stuff. Okay, maybe we shouldn't tell you.
Hey, didn't I tell you not to move?
Just in case. Let's go to Hypatia's place and talk about things there.
That's also fair. Let's get out of the rain. You know, where he was already struck by lightning. That is fair. Screech. Higher. There we go.
Thank goodness she's fine.
Hey, how about taking care of yourself first?
I understand my condition. The wound is not fatal. I'll be all right.
Ugh. The more you understand medicine, the worse of a patient you become.
That is absolute fact.
I know. They always think they can push through the pain.
He's just casually going through it.
He sat down.
Okay.
Let me rest for a bit. Sorry, traveler. Now you may start.
Well, there's a thing and a stuff. I was meeting the doctor and Hypatia and the balladeer. Yes.
So that's what you were talking to the balladeer about? Oh, Paimon can't believe what he's thinking.
Yeah, he's got a bit of an ego, but you know, I also think he's mildly depressed. Things happen.
The Academia's God creation plan. How ridiculous.
That sounds, ambitious, I guess? Anyway, this is all way beyond me. As long as I can enjoy every day with a drink in my hand, tasty food in my stomach, and a good night's rest, that's enough.
Also,
I'll only work when I have to. I must be the least ambitious person who's ever set foot in Party's DI.
Nah, I think it's fair.
Don't say that. I haven't even thanked you for your help back there.
Aww.
Don't mention it. Well, if nothing else, all this proves that the doctor really did have some urgent matter to attend to and left Sumeru in a hurry.
Yeah, and I also have that theory. Okay, I think the balladeer is the reason why the doctor is targeting Hypatia. Her consciousness is connected to the balladeer. Yeah, and she's seen his past.
Maybe the Fatui want
That's
to
a problem.
cover up some secret of the balladeer. Is that why they tried to seize Hypatia?
More than
You
likely.
said the balladeer claimed that Hypatia has seen his past. So, what could be there?
Something about the Fatui, his origin, I don't know.
Have you noticed? The balladeer is not happy with the doctor's actions. He thinks the doctor has no right to consider himself as his equal.
Which is kind of ironic.
So, if the doctor was to show up again, Would the balladeer zap him with lightning?
I don't think it's that simple. I don't know if the Futuri are allowed to actually actively target each other.
Based on what the Traveler has said, I think he would. Having the Doctor gone benefits him as well as us. In other words, we've successfully completed the stage of the plan. The Doctor is out of the picture now.
Sure he is.
Yay! That's a big accomplishment.
I'm also happy for you.
Thank you for the help, Tainari. Make sure you rest up for now.
Yeah, you go take an eepee.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, that wraps things up for us here at Party's DI. Traveler, it's about time we rendezvous with the others at the Grand Bazaar.
Shouldn't we take her with us? Tainari's in no shape to actually just protect her.
Let's continue to keep a low profile. You can head there once you're ready.
Okay. Hey, Tainari, you aight?
You can just focus on your plan. Leave Hypatia to me.
Okay.
My wound is not going to get in the way. Okay. Guess I'll sit still for a little while longer.
Nah, that's fair. Okay. Wait until the agreed time, 1900, 2100. All right. Oh, it's so pretty here. I wouldn't mind moving in. Look how gorgeous. What a nice view. Hypatia, you're living large. I'm gonna see where this leads us. Okay. Oh, well, that's convenient timing anyway. I was gonna end stream here. And sometime this week, I'm probably gonna pick up an extra day to stream. We are going to probably try to do the event for Genshin, which is also gonna be coolio. Everyone get ready! And I hope everyone has a great day, by the way. A great night, great day, tomorrow, etc., etc. Oh. Genshin Impact Shrimp, you white. I am. Listen. Miyahoyo knows how to do, games. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. That's a decent company. Right, bye-bye!